In this video, I'll be explaining on how to find the inverse of a matrix, and especially when the matrix is a 3x3 matrix. So without any further ado, let's get started. In my previous video, I completely explained on how to solve the inverse of the matrix. If you have not watched that video, please do check that out, the link for which you can see on top. And in that video, I also told that there can be a shortcut for finding the inverse of the matrix, and regarding to the shortcut, I'll explain that in this video. And the shortcut which I was talking is, instead of finding the inverse of an entire matrix, we can find the matrix whose elements are distinct. Like, I'll give the examples. On seeing the options, we can see that the first element in the matrix are different for only first and the second option, whereas for the third and the fourth option, both are same. So we will not choose to find out that element. Now we will check for second element. In every option the term 0 is present. That means this is not distinct. Instead we will check for element 3. Now in the first option they have given -2, in the second they have given 2, in the third they have given 1/2, and in the fourth they have given -1/2. Here every element is distinct, and hence we will use this option to find the inverse. We need to find inverse of the matrix, and especially only the third element, that is first row and the third column. And according to the formula which I discussed in my previous video, the inverse of the matrix will be adjoint of that matrix divided by its determinant. We will keep the determinant aside for a minute. Instead we will talk about the adjoint. And I also explained that adjoint of a matrix is basically transpose of cofactor elements. This is very important that there is a transpose. And also I explained that the cofactor elements is basically -1 power I plus j times mij. And continuing from this, we know that mij will be the determinant of the matrix, which is obtained by eliminating the ith row and the jth column. Hence first we need to find the minor of the element. But first we should remember that there is a transpose symbol here, which is very important to note, because we need to find the inverse of a matrix which is having first row and third column. If we find the minor with first row and third column, we will end up finding the inverse of a matrix which is having third row and first column. This is because of this transpose. Hence, if we need to find the inverse of a matrix which is having first row and third column, in that case we have to find the minor which is in third row and first column. And for the third row and the first column, we have the element as 2. Now when you see the matrix, we can say that we have to ignore the first column and the third row elements. That means we have to take the matrix as 0, 2, 3 and 0. And now we need to find determinant of this matrix. Now this will be our minor. On calculating this, we will have our answer as -6. Now coming to the cofactor, it is -1 power C31 and -1 power 4 into -6. That should give us -6 as the answer. Now coming to the adjoint, that is C31 transpose. We know in transpose the rows and the columns will be interchanged. That means this will be C13 and its value will be -6. Now coming to the inverse, we will have -6 divided by determinant of A. Now we will find determinant of matrix A, and for that I will be using row 3 because it is having 2 0 and 1 non-zero. In my previous video, I told you that while finding determinant, we have to find the row or column which is having more number of zeros. That will make the calculation much easier. That means here determinant of A will be minus 1 power 2 plus 2, because basically 3 is A22, that means Aij will be A22 into 3, and the determinant of 5, 2, 2 and 1. On calculating this, we will have 3 into 5 minus 4, that is 3. Now we know that determinant is 3. In that case, our answer will be minus 2. Remember, this was inverse and first row and third column. Hence, minus 2 is present in option A, that is here. You will have option A as our answer. If you find this video useful, please click the like button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, and also subscribe this channel to get more concepts like this one.